for that. Let's turn to Georgia since we are still referring to it. Here is the lieutenant governor of Georgia. And this is such a, this whole thing where you give Republican operatives multiple opportunities to sort of say, like, can you say it now? Can you say the words now?
Yeah.
This so much misses the point, it seems to me, in many respects. It's like the bottom line is they were on board with this thing until it became just like they're beating a dead horse, and literally you can't even tell it's a horse anymore. It's been beaten so badly. But
well, they're working backwards from their desire for Republicans to be respectable, normal people, and society to be this bipartisan, beautiful fairy tale with a rainbow on top.
And this is going to be the theme. I mean, that's exactly right. This is going to be the theme that we're going to see. We're going to see this with like Bill Barr. If he leaves, if he resigns, like, oh, Bill Barr finally sees the light. Really?
Does
really?
he?
Like it's like, how can we get these people off this sinking ship? Well, once the ship is like just completely underwater, then it doesn't matter if they're going to decide to jump off the ship. They're off the ship. They may be getting dragged down by the sort of that dynamic that happens when the ships sink, that it actually creates like a little whirlpool and pulls the water down, or they may not, but they're not going to be on the ship. They're eventually going to be off the ship. That's what happens with a sinking ship. You will maybe some of them lock themselves in the cabin, and that's probably like
seems like the Trump move.
That I don't know who that would be, but here is the lieutenant governor of Georgia asked by John Berman on CNN. Was the Georgian election rigged? This was on today, on a day where the Georgia election has been recertified. Certified once, it's certified again.
The question I asked you that question phrased that way. Specifically, was it a hard question to answer? Was the election rigged?
No, it wasn't hard at all. You know, this isn't a third world country here in Georgia. We've been running elections for a long, long time, and certainly we are working all together. And we got 159 counties, and certainly we all try to hold each other accountable and make sure our standards are as high and as modern as possible. And certainly we're in the middle of that process.
So it wasn't hard at all, you say.
There you go. It's not hard for you to answer the question. It's very sweet of him to.
Yeah.
This is a good Republican who is able to just simply say, no, we didn't rig our election via servers in Germany, Italy, Romania, etc.
But they do it in other ways. This is the good Republican that is a part of the Brian Kemp orbit that is notorious for voter suppression, so notorious that Stacey Abrams ran an entire campaign against him on that very topic as Kemp was overseeing that own election. Like, that was corrupt in and of itself, but you don't go to actually changing the vote totals and upholding somebody who wants to do away with democracy and the will of the people. Like, that's the new bar. The bar keeps getting lower for Republicans, and the media keeps asking them to clear that bar when the bar is 20 stories higher than the one that the Republicans keep setting for themselves.
Yes. And I also wonder what that guy's doing on Parler. I'm gonna get into my Parler account and see. Like, yeah, I just wonder like how this is going to be the dynamic, right? Where they go on CNN, they say something that sounds like, well, normal, just normal. And then they're on Parler.
Sam, are you going to even be able to log into Parler if you don't input your social security number? I know you bypass that security
I just put in, whenever I got to do that, I just put in somebody else's. I just put in John Benjamin's. I just put in John Benjamin's social security number. So,